So looking at our tissue test results from both our Perillup and Kojaneerup N-Watch sites today. At this stage, the sites have had their seeding fertiliser of between 25 and 30 units, and then their first in-season nitrogen top-up. So they're both sitting right around that 80 units at this stage for the farmer practice rate, then stepping back from there. The drip-fed 50% farmer practice rate has had around 45 units, a little bit more than the 50% farmer practice, as it's had an extra N application between the first in-season N application and the second one here, and that's still got another 15 units to go on in about 3 to 4 weeks' time as the final drip-fed application. So looking at our tissue testing results now over at the Perillup site, our farmer practice rate is around 1400 nitrate, and that's sort of sitting in the marginal area now. So definitely time to get on more nitrogen, and yet that was done on the same day as sampling, so that's good. Stepping back from there, the 75% farmer practice rate is sitting around 1100. This is starting to get into that deficient range, and that's the same for the 50% farmer practice and the drip-fed 50% farmer practice, which are all both around that 800 nitrate. And then we step back again to our nil rate, and that's around 700 nitrate. So this is sitting in that deficient mark, but not severely deficient. There is a few visual differences at this site, but nothing major. But again, I think as we move later into the season, we're definitely going to start seeing that nil and even the 50% farmer practice rate drop right into that severely deficient area. So stepping over to our Kojaneerup site now. Interestingly, these are actually all showing severely deficient. So our farmer practice rate is at 250 nitrate, and then stepping back from there, our lowest is 30 on the nil nitrogen, and that's actually the lowest the lab will read. I think the main reason for this is that it's just been very dry in this area, and it hasn't given the plants a good opportunity to actually uptake any nitrogen in the soil or that has been applied. So hopefully we get some rain over that way, and there was a bit of rain the night after these soils were sampled, so hopefully that has washed the UA in and these plants are able to uptake the nitrogen off the back of this. Interestingly, the soil test results here at Kojaneerup also show severely deficient, and again I think that's just the nature of how dry it's been and this deeper sandy soil that we've got at this site. Thanks everyone for following along with our N-Watch project. We're starting to see some really interesting results coming through now later in the season, so keep an eye on our socials as well as check out the dashboard over on the SCF website for all the latest results.